Hey guys, Aubrey here. Today I'm doing the Eureka Math Grade 3 Module 3 Lesson 20 homework. So let's get started. Number 1, use a chart to complete the equations, then solve. So A, we have 2 times 5 times 10. So we always solve the numbers in the parentheses first. So first 2 times 5, and that's 10. So that's why they drew 10 ones here. And times 10, when we're multiplying by 10, we just move it to the place value to the left. So they moved it 1 to the left, which is bigger, so they moved it to tens. And now they have 10 ones times 10, which is 100. And B, 2 times 5 times 10. 5 times 10, so they did 5 times 10 first, so they took 5 ones, and times 10, they moved it 1 place value to the left. But then it says times 2, so we need it doubled. So they drew another 5 tens, so they got now 2 times 5 tens, which is 10 tens, and that's 100. Alright, now let's look at C. We have 4 times 5 times 10. So we first do the stuff in the parentheses. So 4 times 5, that's 20. That's how they got 20 ones. And times 10, they just moved it to the tens place. So now we have 20 ones times 10, that's 200. D, 4 times 5 times 10, parentheses first, 5 times 10, 5 ones, and times 10, they moved it to the tens place. We need 4 times, so we need 4 of that amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 rows. So then now we have 4 times 5 tens, which is also 200. Alright, next page. Number 2, solve, place parentheses in C and D as needed to find the related fact. So A, we have 3 times 20 equals 3 times 2 times 10. But then now they moved it to 3 times 2 times 10 because it's easier to multiply something and then times 10. 3 times 2 is 6, so now I have 6 times 10, and that's 60. B, 3 times 30 equals 3 times 3 times 10, because it's 3 times 30 and saying equals, so 3 times 3 times 10. But then now it's easier to do to multiply 10 after doing the other multiplication. So they moved the parentheses over to 3 times 3 times 10. 3 times 3 is 9 times 10, that's 90. And now C, 3 times 40 equals 3 times 4 times 10. So first we have the parentheses around the 4 times 10, because 3 times, really, 4 times 10 is 40, which is equal to that. But it's easier to multiply with 10 after multiplying everything else, so we can put our parentheses around 3 and 4. So now we have 12 times 10, and that's 120. Alright, if you look at D, 3 times 50 equals 3 times 5 times 10. 3 times 50, 50 is 5 times 10, so we can put it around 5 and 10 first to show how it's equal. But now let's put it around 3 and 5 because it's easier to multiply it like that. 3 times 5 is 15 times 10, that's 150. Alright, and number 3, Danny solves 5 times 20 by thinking about 10 times 10. Explain his strategy. Well, if we write 10, or not 10 times 10, if you're doing 5 times 20, we can think about it as 5 times 2 times 10, because 20 is 2 times 10. You can put our parentheses around 2 times 10. But then if we want to solve it easier, like multiply 10 after, we can do 5 times 2, put the parentheses around there, and then times 10. And 5 times 2 is 10, and then multiply by 10, so now I have 10 times 10. So this is basically a strategy, and we explained it using numbers. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helps, and please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps out my channel. See you guys next time. Bye!